Bradford, and I studied Mike Singletary. I actually read 2 books, Mike Singletary One-on-One and Calling the Shots, Mike Singletary. Mike Singletary first interested me because his youngest son, John Singletary, graduated from our school last year. Also, my dad attended a breakfast that he spoke at. Mike Singletary was born on October 9th, 1958, and he was drafted by Baylor. He played with Baylor throughout all of his college years, and this was actually like a miracle because his family didn't have a lot of money. They didn't have a lot of money for college, let alone college football. So he hadn't even been scouted by Baylor, and he was from up north, and Baylor is in the south. So this was a God thing when he got a full-ride scholarship to Baylor. He was drafted in the 1981 draft as a second-round pick to play for the Chicago Bears as their linebacker. He played with them for 10 years, and after that he coached with them for about 9. So then in 2000 he left the Bears for good as a coach and a player, and in 2003 he was hired as a linebacker coach for the Baltimore Ravens. And in 2005, he was hired as an assistant coach and a linebacker coach for the San Francisco 49ers, and currently he is a defensive assistant for the Los Angeles Rams. So this is his wife, Kim Singletary. They met as students at Baylor, and they said that before he even knew her, before they were even friends, he knew that he was going to marry her. So they were married on May 25th, 1984, and this May will be their 33rd year wedding anniversary. This is a picture of his family. He has 7 children, and his youngest son is the one that graduated from our school. He was inducted into the Hall of Fame in 1998. He was known to have like really intimidating eyes. That's what he was known by all of his opponents. And he was a really great player. He was always really respectful to all of his players and teammates. So Mike was really determined because he never stopped until he got what he wanted. He always strived for perfection, but he didn't do it in a self-conceited way. He was very humble about it. He was really dedicated. After his team would have a really good win, he would always stay after with his coaches, Mike Ditka and Buddy Ryan, to watch film. He would even go up there on his days off. He was a great leader. His linebacker coach, Buddy Ryan, gave him on-field authority to make defensive calls, which what I thought was really cool is he had great time management. He was able to be a leader on the field, but also he was able to lead his family. I would really recommend the book One-on-One because it writes it with Jay Cardi, who is a professional basketball player, and for every story that it gives it from a biblical perspective. I would not recommend Calling the Shots because I think it's very factual, but One-on-One gives the facts but also gives you a biblical worldview. What I took away from this is the difference between the biblical view of heroism and the worldly view of heroism. I think the world just expects someone with super strength or super talent, but God wants us to use our talents and influence the lives around us. So I thought Mike really did that because now he's he speaks at a lot of things, so he's used his talents and hardships to help others. So, any questions? Yes.
Whenever you said that he did this not for his own ambitions but for God, I thought of Philippians 2:3-4, which says, "Do not do anything for vain conceit or self-ambition, but do everything for the glory of God." Mm-hmm. So I thought of that.
That's what I thought was really cool because he always strived to be perfect, but a lot of people, I'm even guilty of it, they strive to be perfect just for others, but he did it in a really humbling way. Right. So, any other questions?